video game.
Hey everyone, it's Scott Galaxy, the Layman Video Gamer, and today I don't have a package that arrived. Today I actually went to my local game store. Shout out to Game Dude, who's here in LA, the Valley of LA. And I bought myself a game that is weird, fun, and I've wanted it since I saw a review of it from none other than the immortal John Hancock, which I enjoy watching his stuff. So this was one of his gems, I believe. And ever since then, I've really wanted to get it. It looked really, really good. So at any rate, so here it is. Super Magnetic Neo. Now, if you've never heard of it, don't worry about it. You probably haven't. This was released in June of 2000. It's basically a platformer, much like Crash Bandicoot, so you're going north and south. Now this is complete in box like normal, and here you go. The disc inside is classic. I mean, I love it. It's got a hanging bear. It has the instruction manual, the case is in really good shape, and I bought this game for $24. And I think that you'll probably find that that's the case in a lot of game stores, wherever you go. So $24 for this. I'm hoping it is worth every dollar. So let's go pop it in. So what can you say about Super Magnetic Neo other than it is awesome? I absolutely love this game.
Wow! What a huge it's coming this way!
Now the story goes like this. It revolves around an enemy named Pinky who has stolen Pow Pow Park from the professor.
Control of Pow Pow Park! Professor, we have an emergency!
And that's where Neo comes in. He is the professor's invention, and he is sent out to stop the Pinky Gang.
To beat the bad guys! Hey, wait! You even know where you're going?
He has the ability to generate a magnetic field which emanates from his head, because of course that's where it would be. Now this game has 4 worlds: Jungle World, Ancient World, Cowboy World, and Future World. Now what's interesting about this game is that there is a bonus item hidden in each level, and you have to use your Dreamcast VMU, that's your storage card, your save card, and it'll signal you when you're near this hidden bonus item. And what does this bonus item do? Well, it gives you a piece of furniture in your house, of course. Now, while this is kind of one of those rare gems on the Dreamcast, it wasn't really widely received as this huge blockbuster game, but it was supposed to be released for the Nintendo GameCube, PlayStation 2, and the Xbox, but for some reason, all of them were canceled. Now, the gameplay itself is pretty easy. I actually love the Dreamcast controller anyways, so it works perfectly for me. I have no problems with this. There is a positive and negative magnetic field that you can produce, and it is important to know when to use which button, because a blue on blue, for example, will make you jump. It'll propulse you. If you use a blue on red, it will attract. And you can use these forces on your enemies as well. So if you do an attraction, it'll pull in your enemies. You can use them to throw at things or break things. You can use the repulsion force to throw them away from you. So there's a lot to think about. I mean, it really does get tough later in the game. But once you get the hang of it, this game it's just so fun to play. And the graphics are so good in this. They're just so good. I mean, this game really showed off what the Dreamcast can do. So the reviews back in the day were, pretty good. Not great, but pretty good. I, for one, would give this a very high ranking because this game in particular reminds me of why I love the Dreamcast so much.
And I really wish they would have made more of these. And I definitely recommend using a jump pack if you have it. And along with the graphics, I really like the music as well. Everything just goes together perfectly. And the cutscenes are fantastic. The cartoony animation, I can't say enough good things about this game. And there you have it. That was Super Magnetic Neo. So that was Super Magnetic Neo. It's one of the most interesting and fascinating games I've ever played on one of my favorite systems of all time, the Dreamcast. So if you are a collector, you should have this game. If you're not, you're still gonna love it. If you're just looking for some good gameplay, this is a fantastic game, especially if you like the Crash Bandicoot series. Anyway, I'm Scott Galaxy. Thanks again for tuning in for another Layman Video Gamer episode, and we'll see you next time. I'm gonna go play this game and see how far I can get. There's 20 different things, 20 levels.